Determine whether the following inequalities are true or false. So let's see the inequalities that we're given here and see what we can determine about them. So this first one is saying that -3 is less than or equal to -7. And so remember when we have this inequality symbol, the smaller side, the smaller um, point of the inequality is supposed to point towards the smaller number. So this is saying -3 is less than or equal to -7. So if we think about where those numbers are located on a number line, I've got a number line here. I've already put the 0 on here. And since these are negative, we'll be going to the left. So there's -1, -2, here's -3, and then we'll keep on going, -4, -5, -6, and -7. So if this is saying that -3 is less than or equal to -7, that would be saying that -3 is to the left on the number line of -7. But we can see that that's not true. We can see that -7 is actually further to the left than -3 is. So this would actually be a false statement. Okay, so that one is false. Now let's take a look at this next one. 2 is greater than -1. So again, let's use our number line to kind of visualize what's going on here. So here would be -1, one space to the left of 0, and then there's 1 and there's 2. And notice that I'm not necessarily writing down every single number. I could certainly fill in some of the other numbers if I wanted to. I could say that's 1 and that's 2 and that's 3. But best just to focus on the numbers that we're interested in. So saying that 2 is greater than -1, that would be saying that 2 is further to the right on the number line than -1. And we can see that that is in fact true. And even if we just stop to think about it from another perspective, we could say, well, positive numbers are always going to be greater than negative numbers. That's always going to be true. So no matter what this positive number is and what this negative number is, if I have a positive number greater than a negative number, that will always be true. Now, this last one we have to be a little bit careful of because this is saying I've got 7 on both sides, and this is saying 7 is greater than or equal to 7. Remember that little symbol down there at the bottom? That is telling us that's the or equal to. So let's just write that down there, or equal to. So if we think about where 7 is on the number line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way out here. 7 certainly is not greater than 7. That wouldn't make any sense. But because we have the or equal to, 7 is equal to 7. And so we can say that this inequality is in fact true. It doesn't satisfy the greater than part, but it does satisfy the or equal to part. So we can say that that one is going to be true.